Hey, do you run a recruiting business and are you wondering about niching? Or maybe you're starting your recruiting business and you're wondering if you should really niche or niche down, however you want to say it, I don't know. But anyways, by the end of this video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips and how niching down can benefit you both from your ability to attract clients and candidates. Now, before we dive into the meat and potatoes of this, make sure you subscribe to this channel as I roll out new videos every Monday, every Thursday, all about online marketing lead generation, specifically for recruiting agencies, staffing agencies, executive search firms. This is your place if you want to build a personal brand and leverage your business through automation. So hit that bell in the corner so you're notified every time I release a new video. So what I'm about to share with you is exactly how I've helped Daniel Chatham, Katie Kelly, and John Randolph all dominate a very specific niche market. And, the first thing is should you niche down and why? My answer is, yeah, you should, especially when you're starting out, because it's a lot easier to build momentum for your business. And the reason it's a lot easier to build momentum for your business is really the first point I want to make here is it's easier to communicate with your ideal customers. And, with the way the market's shifting and the way that business development is shifting in the staffing and recruiting industry, being an authority in the market and being focused on a niche can really help you get consistent lead flow because it allows you to systematize something. And when you're doing something digitally and you're building a system, what you want to make sure is you're talking to a very specific audience. And so that's really the main reason around niching down, whatever you want to call it again, and making sure that you have a target market that you can communicate to so you can become a problem solver. And then it's easier to build that system out, like I said, and make it into a well-oiled machine and ultimately become that go-to authority in your marketplace. The first thing is really focusing on your ability to systematize. And I know that's kind of a challenge sometimes for people that maybe sat in their own desk before and they've done general recruitment and they've filled multiple positions. It's never really a question of you can do and fill the positions. Okay? That's not really what this is about. The big thing is really being able to systematize the lead generation without it being manual effort. And when you're doing a manual effort, you can tailor your message to everybody that you're reaching out to one by one. But when you're going at scale and you're really trying to do and leverage automation in more scale type activities for your business, it's better when you're speaking to a specific audience. So that's the first thing is it allows you to systematize your business development. The second thing it allows you to do is build a proactive candidate. And if you're in a very competitive candidate market, one of the best things you can have is an actual talent pool that's not owned by LinkedIn, that's not owned by a data source. It's you having your own talent and then being able to build a relationship with that talent. So when the need arises, when you have a job, that they're receptive and open to talking with you. And that creates a huge competitive advantage. And when you have a specific niche, when you're focused on a specific position or a specific discipline or function within a company, then it allows you to proactively start to build and cultivate those relationships. It allows you to, hey, if this candidate didn't work out on this job, we can possibly put them in another job. And so, it allows more efficiency in the business. Everything is running more congruently that way. And the last thing in that topic, it allows you to get really good at creating job descriptions there and doing the other things that are going to ultimately, like I said, recruit these people and speak their language and find the good hook points that are specific to that discipline or that position title. Okay. And then the last thing that it really allows you to do when you pick a niche is it allows you to become the authority in the market. And, that really should be the goal of any boutique company is really to become a go-to authority in the market so that you're not viewed as just another recruiter, another commodity, but you're viewed as somebody that's really solving a bigger problem for the organization. It's a lot easier to do that again when I can communicate and solve very specific problems for that industry. It's easier to break through the noise. One of the things that comes up is sometimes people like to stay generalist because it allows them to, play in multiple fields. And the thought is that, well, I can make more money that way. But when you don't have a system behind you, it's harder to make money. It's easier to make money when you have a system for lead generation and then systems for candidate sourcing. And again, that's a heck of a lot easier to do when I'm focused on a specific niche. There's your tips for you. It allows you to systematize your business development. It allows you to proactively do your sourcing and allows you to become the authority. When you're the authority in the market, you get more exclusives, more retains, you get control and you get respect for the hiring decision maker, and you're going to lose out less. You're going to stop wasting time filling jobs or working with companies that don't value you. You're going to stop wasting time working on jobs that you'll never fill. That's the importance of niching down. So, hey, like I said, subscribe to this channel and comment below. Are you in a specific niche and what is that niche and how are you having success with some of the things that I said? This is Donnie Gupton. We'll see you in the next video.